If a man texts me and I'm on my way to do any type of woman maintenance, hair, nails, lashes, wax, and I tell you what I'm doing and you don't offer to pay or you just don't send no money, you can really go to hell. And you can really lose my number because girl, bye. Okay? That attitude is why guys don't even want to pay for dates anymore. But as far as your lashes, your nails, your hair, what did you think was going to happen when you set those appointments? They expected money. They expected money for those services. And a man doesn't have to pay for those services just because he went on a date with you and you mentioned that you're going to get your hair done. First of all, hair, nails, lashes are not necessities. You could do your own hair. You can use the eyelashes that are just right there connected to the eyelids. You could paint your own nails. I mean, it's an option if you have no money.
You know, it warms my heart to see that there are mature young ladies out there who are correcting some of these women. Because, you know, if I as a man correct a woman or the general consensus of some of these women, then I'm looked upon negatively at times. This, who are you to be saying this or saying that? Most of the time, what I'm trying to give over to you is how a man thinks and what a man thinks, and contrary to how some women think that a man thinks. But I love the fact that the other young lady came in her video, because I saw the original video and I was just going to make one based off that. But then I saw that this young lady had added a correction to the young lady. So it gives me hope and for my son that he will find a young lady like the second one. Because the idea that I'm going on a date with you, and first of all, I don't even like lashes. So if you putting them butterflies on your eyes and you show up at the date, we probably not going to make it to sit down. And if I saw those on you before when I first saw you, I'm not even interested in you in the first place. So we would never get to that point. And as far as your hair, I'm more of a natural. I love, as most men that I know, we love more of the natural look. So if you're depending upon what you're doing to your hair, I may like it, I may not like it, but that's for everybody else. That's for everybody has their own choice of what they actually like. It's just the majority of men that I know, majority of men I've talked to from different age ranges, we don't care about your lashes. We prefer your natural, but even for those who like the hair done straight, we prefer that. We definitely prefer your regular hair over. And so when I say natural, I'm saying over wigs. We prefer your natural hair over a wig is what we actually prefer, most men that I know. And if you ask most men, that's what you'll get. So most of the time, women are doing this not for the man's sake. You're doing this for yourself. Now, since you're doing this for yourself, why is it incumbent upon any man to have to pay for you whatever beauty treatments you are going through? If a man were to have made a video and said that, if I'm getting ready for a date and I call you and I'm talking to you and I say, well, I'm getting ready for the date. I got to go get a haircut, get my beard trimmed. I'm gonna go get a massage so that I'm loose and ready, for the date. And then says that if the woman doesn't allocate funds to it, then I'm gonna drop her. Y'all would say that man is I think the term people use today now is sassy or whatever. But you would say that's not a real man, that man has issues. When the fact of the matter is, we don't really, that's not how men think. If we're getting ready for the date, we'll take care of whatever we need to take care of for ourselves in order to go do it. Matter of fact, when we go and we get the haircuts, the beard trims, and whatever else, we're doing it for ourselves. We're not doing it for somebody else, which is the same as women doing those things for themselves. And what you have to hope for is you meet a person who likes the way you do things for yourself. Like, I wear my hats for myself. It's just good that my wife loves my hats, and then she's actually the one who finds most of them now and buys them. I do the beard for myself. I cut my hair the way I cut it for myself. Like, even right now, I need a haircut for my standards. I've been with people who was like, no, let your hair grow out more. And I'm like, no, that's not how I like it. So I'm not going to wear it how you like it just because of what you like. I'm going to wear it how I like it. If you don't like the way I wear it, then why are you here? Why are you here? Don't come into the program trying to change the program. The algorithm doesn't work that way. But again, just I'm thankful for that young lady for making those statements and saying that you can go do it for yourself. Like, I'm thankful I have a wife who she does her own hair. She does her own nails. She doesn't wear lashes. Now, if she didn't do her own hair and nails, I wouldn't care. Those things that I don't mind. So you got to find somebody that fits into your program. And you know, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. So it was this one young lady that I was with, and as a gift, I decided that she was always talking about she wanted to get braids. She had never had braids before. So as a gift, I said, you know what? I'm gonna set you up the appointment, and you're gonna so you can go get some braids. And this was a young lady who every week she went to her hairdresser. She got her hair done every week. And although I didn't particularly like the style of hair, I was at a time frame where I was dating a lot of people who were on the outside looking a certain way. And a friend of mine said, you know what? Start with the character of the person. I said, okay, I'm gonna start with the character. I have a great friend for you. I said, okay, let me see your friend. I didn't find her as physically attractive as I found most, but it was within my realm. Barely. But it was within my realm. And I'm not throwing shade, but she was barely in my realm. And you know, she's fine for whatever anybody else. But the hairstyle wasn't something that I cared for at all, right? So when she wanted to get braids, I was very excited about it. And because it's a style that I like, I was willing, hey, I'll treat you to that first time out. So she goes, she gets them done. And for me, her scaling went up 5-6 points for me. For me, her scaling went up 5-6 points. So I was loving the braids. I paid $180. A week later, she took the braids out. 1 week later. Now, I should have known, I should have thought about that the fact that her habit is to go and get her hair done every week. But braids, a week later, you take them out? Needless to say, I was pissed at myself beyond all the levels of pistivity. But I learned that lesson at that time frame. Look at a person's habit. This is what they normally do. If I'm going to do something for them, do it, let it go. Don't get mad at how they treat the gift. How they treat the gift is how they treat the gift. If I feel like it's unappreciated, then I'm going to recognize that for here on out. So the next time she talked about getting her hair done or getting some braids, I paid for nothing because I'm not paying for a style that I don't like. And I'm damn sure not paying for a style that I do like that you're only going to wear for a week. So that's just a little anecdote, little story there. I like to tell my little stories. But hey, what do you guys think? Should a man pay for a woman's beauty treatments if they're going on a date? And was I wrong? Should I have been mad at her and said something about it? Instead, I just said, I was just like, you took them out? Like, are you serious? That was like $180 for a style that you're supposed to wear for like weeks and then get tune-ups and stuff. What the hell? But I just let it go. I let it go. I just never paid for it ever again. And matter of fact, she did ask me at one point why I only did that one time, why I only paid for her hair one time. And I told her why. All right. And she was like, well, I just didn't want to keep wearing the same one over again. And I was like, okay, that's fine. You were well within your right to do so. But what I would never do again is pay for your hairstyle. So what do you guys think? And always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.